Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. This time we're here exploring the surrounds of Deer Park in search for the ultimate sesh spot in the entire world. Now, the Deer Park area was originally known as Cororoit Creek, simply because of the creek here to your left that flows from Mount Cororoit near Gisborne into Port Phillip via Altona. The name Deer Park would eventually come from the fact that the Melbourne Hunt Club would use this building behind me, opened in 1885, to store hunted deer. And during the gold rush, Deer Park was chosen to be the site of the explosives factory, the very first in Melbourne. And, it was actually prone to very frequent and often fatal explosions and accidents. And this actually earned the area a nickname with the locals known as the blow-ups. A series of incidents in 1923 actually led to the production of black powder being stopped. That's essentially enough from me to start the video. So, without further ado, let's get into it and look for the ultimate spot here in Deer Park. Behind me is one of 10 of these small buildings that were actually used as a black powder mill, of course, to assist in the production of black powder. And this whole area is called Station Waters Reserve. It seems like a pretty chill spot. I mean, there is like a bunch more shit down further across the road there, but I did kind of want to check out the black powder mill. We'll have a little bit of a look around and see if we can find a cool spot, although I think most of the shit is over there, and to be honest, I can't really be fucked getting there. So I don't know, maybe just send up the drone and see what's there. So it turns out I sort of could be fucked coming here, and honestly, thank fuck I did. This is like pretty good. I think it's just such a nice day. The water's so still. There's like sort of a park here as well, which is not bad, but I think the highlight for me is the sort of water feature here, this pond. G'day. Not too many people around. I'm glad I came here, but yeah, still got a couple more spots to hit. But so far, this is the number one. And we've now made it here to Robert Bruce Reserve. I'll be honest, there isn't a heap going on. We do have a playground over there. There is a cricket sort of training cage there, which could be an option. And there is like a chill sort of little skate park over there as well, which sounds fun. This field, though, is kind of the main attraction, I would say. And the grass is looking nice. Freshly mown, fresh, short grass. So, I think I'm just going to play a quick game of petanque against myself, and we'll move on and try and find the ultimate spot. Okay. Oh. Oh. I won. We're now here at the Isabella Williams Reserve, I believe it's called. Yeah, nice chill little spot here just off one of these roads. I think the standout features have to be these rusted tree sculptures that almost look like two hands, right? But yeah, aside from that, we got these garden plots here, a basketball court, a big playground, and lots of open space. Unfortunately, not a lot of shade and quite limited with seating space. A bit too busy today, so yeah, we'll have to move on. But hey, not a bad spot. I think it has a lot of potential. And we are now here at the Bob Thomas Reserve and the Grassland Reserve. Of course, named after the mayor of Sunshine from the late 60s to early 70s. It was actually largely undeveloped until 2012, and to be honest, it's sort of hard to tell what they've done. I would assume that the path is one of the recent additions, and potentially the soccer and footy fields over there, but it's sort of hard to tell. I mean, there's still just like a lot of random grass and bush, and to be honest, not a lot going on. So yeah, we'll keep this one brief and head to the next spot. This is Tamar Drive Reserve. There isn't a lot going on here except for the playground and basically this big ass field. What you see is sort of what you get here. Yeah. It's just a big field. Goes on quite a while. There's some green space over there. And then of course you have the playground over here somewhere. There it is. And where we are here now is known as Balmoral Park, home of the Balmoral Club, sporting club. Yeah, we got two different ovals here and actually a soccer field here. There's two different playgrounds, one over there and one past this fence, which I don't really think I can access, but maybe I can, I don't know. Down on that other oval there appears to be a skate park. It is sort of hard to tell from here though. I don't know. It's not really the vibe for today. I think it's a bit too open. A bit too much open space. I want something a bit more chill in like nature, secluded. You know what I mean. So yeah, unfortunately this will not be today's spot. Let's move on and go to the next spot. Yeah, we've now made it here to Kevin Flint Reserve. There are a lot of birds around. It's a pretty cool spot. In fact, it did actually cop a major development upgrade sort of in 2024 and opened up to the public around this time last year. The upgrades included a fitness station, new handrails to improve safety, extend existing sport court to a full netball/basketball court, new step seating, new pathway connecting to toilet, additional disability car park spaces, and essentially just a bunch of other upgrades to the playground and park in general, really. Obviously, there's a lot of new facility upgrades, but the thing that I'm more interested in is right behind me. This beautiful lake, I guess, or like swamp. Very picturesque, not a lot of wind. It's actually made for quite a beautiful morning here. So yeah, with that being said, I think we just simply roll up and sort of get into it.